Hello and welcome, I am Raziel, and today it is Heresy Thursday, as tradition would go. Now honestly, I was going to talk about something else Heresy today and ignore this, but honestly I think I need to talk about this because it is epic and it is newsworthy, news related. It's not really that good, to be honest with you. It's more tanks. And there's a lot of tanks coming for Horus Heresy Legionis Imperialis, or as I would like to call it, Epic, because Epic's not a silly name. So, there are new tanks. I'll be honest with you, with Epic right now, it's just like watching a car accident. You know, when you're along the motorway and you see a car crash, you can't help but look, but you know it's going to be a disaster. Another fine analogy of this would be, I believe it's a Simpsons episode, where they're doing all the stunts. I think it's Simpsons or Bob's Burgers. And every time the plane almost crashes, everyone's like, oh, and it doesn't crash. It's like, oh. Yeah, that's pretty much most people watching Epic at this point, I believe. They're just going, it's just wants to see how bad it's going to get. And if today's any example, it's not going to get much better. So we got more tanks. We got one more tank, the Proteus Land Raider. We've had the Spartan, which actually is not too bad, but now we've got the Proteus, and you get 6 in a box, and they all look the same. This is going to be fun to paint and build, I'll tell you that. And yeah, 6 new Proteus Land Raiders in a box. I don't know what to say. I mean, they don't even look that good. I mean, the paint job's pretty good. It's Iron Warriors, which is hard to mess up. But, you know, those hazard stripes look really nice. They all have las cannons. It's Proteus Land Raiders, right? That's as far as I can talk about it. But good in Horus Heresy, you can proxy them in 40k and have a, cheaper tank and a different looking Land Raider. But you get 6 in a box. And honestly, I don't think there's much reason I could see to buy this box. I mean, you get, several tanks in the starter set already. The Spartans look better and would probably be better in the game, I would believe. And there you go. And again, this just seems like something silly when, honestly, if they really wanted to get people really excited about Epic, they only had to do one thing. And what they could have done, which would have got people really hyped out, is, hey, look, we finally set a date. This is when it's being released. You can pre-order on this date, and then it'll be out on this date. We're going to be doing it like Age of Darkness. There's going to be no limited edition run box. We're not going to run out. We've had plenty in stock, and we're going to be constantly making them. Not this. This is them just releasing the news and information as if the game's already out. This is like if a comic came out and it was delayed, but they decided to announce second and third issues down the line as if the first issue is already out, including the spoilers and everything else. Yeah, this is just I just don't understand this at the moment. Announcing a date would be a big thing. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually see it up for pre-order next week, or it has a 2-week pre-order or something like that. Okay, if we see it on Sunday preview, I wouldn't be surprised. It really is the time it needs to come out is now. It needs to come out in the next couple of weeks. Otherwise, yeah, I can't see it doing well. I honestly can't. We got the battle forces, and most of them are pretty good, and I would see people buying many of those. I mean, the World Eater one is a one-off buy. You can't feel too angry on, so there's no reason to buy 2 of those. The Space Marine one's terrible. I don't like it, but the others I like. And people getting them with a combat patrol and having our armies started already. There wouldn't be much money left over for Epic. And the end of the article doesn't fill me that much hope, because it says, join us again next week for more Heresy Thursday reveals. Our scanner tells us there might be more horizon for Legions Imperialis. So yeah, it doesn't fill me with a lot of joy or excitement that we're going to get anything tangible anytime soon. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope I'm right. It's going to be this Sunday. But I was thinking about this and thinking what Games Workshop could do to help its customers and its fan base play Epic. Because I was looking back, and with Horus Heresy, there's plenty you could proxy in from 40k. You got the Imperial Guard. There's Fleet Custodes. They can be proxied in, and so you got those. You got different knights, and when Horus Heresy first dropped, you probably could have proxied in some Space Marines, but the old ones, the old Mark 6 armies that were about then, and same with Imperial Guard. You could proxy that in, and the Custodes again dropped. Chaos, there's so much you could have done when Horus Heresy dropped. And when Necromunda first got re-released after a long time, again, you could proxy models in for your Goliaths, your Coldor, your Orlok, Imperial Guard models, even old Necromunda models could be put in. So these games, and even with the Old World coming out next year, again, there's many models that can be proxied in or brought for that game so people can play it on their release and not be stuck with this one box. Now with Epic, they've not given anyone that opportunity. They've not given anyone the option to say, hey, if you've got the old Epic models, you can use those. And there's no other models or anything else that you can use to proxy it in either. So there's nothing else you can do. Yeah, you've got Titanicus and Aeronautica models. They can be used, but Aeronautica and Titanicus models, you just as well just continue those games rather than, say, yeah, you can play them with this now. And I know they're saying they're not gone. They are still about. Yeah, go look on the website. They are gone. They are so gone. They're dead. They've been taken out the back and given the old yellow treatment. They have. So, honestly, right now, Epic looks like it's going to be dead on arrival. It's going to come out, and people are going to be getting their battle forces, or be excited for the old world, and or just trying something else. And obviously, Epic going to be like, do I want that? No, I'm going to just continue with what I know. This doesn't look like it's been well supported, and then I see what boxes are available with it, and it's all tanks, and just and it's just Legions of Astartes as well. I mean, we've got one solo auxilia, and that's it. So again, people are going to see what's with it, and they're going to go, honestly, I just don't want to do Astartes. Space Marines are everywhere. Why do I want to do it in another game when I can just continue doing it with this game? And though, I'll be honest with you, and this is a bit of a delay as well, we should be getting a new army for Horus Heresy soon. I'm kind of excited about something we should be getting announced soon. I'm actually excited about that because we've not heard anything about this new army, a new plastic army. Some people say Solo Auxilia. I'm putting my money on Demons. But what could be cool and completely out of left field is a Xenos army. Xenos were around during the Horus Heresy, and yeah, they did play an important part, especially the Aldari. So yeah, I would have loved to see a Xenos army come for Horus Heresy. However, that's it. That's basically it. We got news. We got Proteus Land Raiders. Yay! More tanks. And that's today's news. And honestly, I had to just stretch this out somehow, so I've had a bit of a ramble at the end of this video. I do apologise. It's actually longer than the rest of the video. So, what are your thoughts on Epic? Do you think it's been taken around the back and shot, and we're just going to be given a corpse for the game? Or do you think we're going to get something a bit more tangible this month? Do you think it's going to be released or announced this month at all as a release? Would you like to see a release date? I would have, honestly, if they gave us a release date today, that would have been fantastic. I would have loved that. Said, oh yeah, by the way, it's coming out here. Which means a lot of people are going, I don't really need those battle forces. I can have it on this date. And they'll be excited for it. So there. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bit rambly as it was. And as always, there is Wayland Games down below. If you want to save money on your Warhammer. Up to 20% off. And free delivery after £20. There is loads there. Always try a new game while you're there. There is, of course, Forbidden Planet. If you like plushies, gaming, comics, geeky stuff, toys, all that cool stuff. Yeah, that's available down there as well. And sometimes they even have sales on. There is my merchandise, cups, t-shirts, comics. What else do I've got a new bag out. That's pretty cool. It's got new artwork. All the artwork and everything is done by me, including the writing. So there's that down there as well. And finally, there is Patreon. Patreon, of course, as always. If you wish to support the channel, I'd rather you hit one of those links rather than just giving me money. Just where I am. Either way, you're supporting the channel, but I would prefer that one because we both benefit and we both get something out of it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.